I might have to pause to blow my nose.
Yeah. She's like staring at me.
I know.
You're extra affectionate today, Bella.
She's been really needy this week. We can talk about it. Okay. I look like I just woke up.
We did just wake up.
For your information,
This is Fluent in Japanese.
I'm Jess.
I'm Aaron.
Welcome to the podcast.
This is chapter 12. And Bella, do you want to say hi? She's been extra affectionate lately. Or not lately, or today.
Today.
She's kept asking for pets.
But also lately. Because this week, Fee had volleyball in the evening, like 3 out of the 5 days. And so it's just me, her, and Mio at home. And
Oh, Mio's back? Or was back?
She was back, and then she went back to Randolph again for the weekend.
Oh, yeah, I have not seen Mio.
Yeah.
I just want to hold her. But is she still crazy?
She's actually calmed down a little bit. Yeah.
Her versus Coda at the house, maybe that's why.
Maybe. I don't know. But also we've been giving her a little less freedom, actually. We've been, like, keeping her in each of our offices when we're working. So we can keep a closer eye on her. So maybe that's why she's misbehaving less. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so when I have Bella and Mio at home with me, I usually just like sit on the couch. And then playoff basketball started this week, so I've just been like literally on the couch at night just watching games, and then I'll bring my laptop and like do a little wedding planning. But yeah, since I'm like sitting on the couch the entire time, she keeps coming up to me like this and like literally like climbing on my legs and just staring at me. I don't know if she wants like pets. Like I'm like, do you need something? But yeah, she's been like really clingy this week.
Yeah, she's just sleeping on my arm right now, my hand. Speaking of basketball, the Lakers won.
Did you see the game?
No.
Oh.
But you made it seem like I did, right? I made it seem like I did, right?
Yeah.
It was just like we were just watching like Temptation Island last night.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, along with like, oh, the Lakers versus something won, and then it was like a crazy game.
It was a crazy game. I watched it. It went to overtime.
So what happened? I also didn't know your favorite player is not there, Luka.
Oh, that's racist. My favorite player is Jokic.
Oh.
The other white foreign superstar.
Oh, my bad.
But yeah, he's also I do like Luka, but he's not my favorite.
Oh.
He is, yeah, he's out. But it was a crazy game because it was the Rockets leading. They were up 6 with 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So like usually that's a pretty, like, obviously it's not impossible. Well, clearly it's not impossible to, come back. But usually it's like if you hang onto the ball, you do the right things, you don't turn it over, like you don't give the other team a chance. It's pretty good. Like that's a solid lead. But LeBron was just like vintage LeBron and carried.
Would you say vintage?
Yeah, because he's 41. He was like playing like it was his prime.
Whose team he's on? Lakers?
He's on the Lakers. Yep. And then tied it, went to overtime, and then Lakers won.
What did he do? Did he like throw it like 2 3-pointers?
Yeah, he hit a clutch 3. And then when it went to overtime, you could just tell that the Lakers had more experience on their team, aka LeBron, being in situations like this. He's been in a million playoff games. Versus the Rockets, Kevin Durant's like their star, he was out with an injury last game. So he wasn't playing. So it was a bunch of like younger players, and you could tell they didn't like fully know what to do in some situations.
Because I don't know basketball, but how long, I guess, could you keep the ball for, like dribbling it?
Every team gets 24 seconds for each possession. So if they have possession and they've crossed... Actually, no. Yeah, it's as soon as they have possession.
So realistically, they could just hold it on for 24 seconds, shoot,
yeah,
and then just follow the other team for 6 seconds.
Yeah. The problem is, like, when you are, like, when you're dribbling the ball and stuff, like, other team will try to steal it from you. But the one time they did lose possession and they turned it over to the Lakers, they had to inbound the ball from the other side of the court. So, like, if the Rockets basket's here, they inbound it from here because the Lakers maybe, like, just scored or something. Mm-hmm. So they're inbounding, and then this is where they weren't being careful. The Rockets players should have just, like you said, like, just dribbled it up the court because you have to get past half court within 8 seconds. Oh. So you do have to, like, get it across. But then, you could just, like, hold on to it. but instead of dribbling it over, which is more control, he passed it to a teammate. And so that was like an incorrect move because you really should be trying to protect the ball. He passed it, and then the Lakers got a poke at it. It came loose, and then the Lakers got the ball, and then I think they scored off of that.
Ooh.
So that's how they were like coming back.
Wow, I would be pissed if I was like leading and then 30 seconds left.
No, literally.
Playoffs means to go to the finals?
Eventually, yeah, that's the goal.
So that means the Rockets don't have a chance anymore, or?
Oh, not yet. They're still playing their best of 7.
Oh, this is the 7 game.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the first round of the playoffs. It's still early. They have a long way to go if they wanted to get to the finals, but they're down 3-0 now.
Who?
The Rockets in the series. So they lost 3 in a row.
Oh, so they lose one more, they're out.
Yeah. But it's like, in history of playoffs in basketball, no team has come back from a 3-0 deficit. So they're good. Like, even if they win the next game, like, very, very unlikely that they win the whole series. Because they have to win 4 in a row now to advance to the next round to beat the Lakers.
So how many games do you have to win to go into the finals? I don't
There's
know
3 rounds.
anything about basketball, if you could tell. Like, I'm pretty sure that year when the Celtics won, was that last year? 2 years ago?
2 years ago, yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah, because I don't think I was here for that. Because I was in San Diego. And I just remember, like, when's the halftime show? Like, who's playing for halftime?
Yeah, there's 3 rounds plus the finals.
Yeah. It's rumored that Justin Bieber might be the person for Super Bowl.
No way, already?
Rumored.
They decide that early. I didn't even know that.
I don't know. It's again.
I don't pay attention.
It could be like lies. Like, it's all over Instagram, TikTok, like social media, saying how like
I love his
during
comment.
his set, I think he posted dates, times, or whatever. People are like alluding to either the Super Bowl or his tour. I mean, it's probably his tour, but people are saying it's also a very big chance he might play Super Bowl, which honestly would do them really well. I actually didn't know so many of our friends were such believers. Like, so we did, so this past weekend, we did Couchella, and it made everyone want to go weekend 2 next year. Because...
Like, go both weekend 1 and 2?
No, just 2.
Just 2, okay. Wait, why? Why just 2?
Weekend 1 this year lacked special guests. Weekend 2 this year, Saturday, guests were insane. Like, it was, for our, like, Quasar stage, which is like the EDM stage, we had, I forgot who we had, but I just know we had David Guetta.
Yeah.
And then this weekend 2, they had R.L. Grime back-to-back Knock 2.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then R.L. Grime back-to-back Flosstradamus back-to-back.
Oh, Floss was at Coachella?
Yeah, so he was supposed to be at Big Night Live with...
Yes, is that why he wasn't?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was double booked.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Dylan Francis, right?
Yes. Okay, context is I went to Dylan Francis at Big Night Live, and it was like super cheap tickets, like $15 at the time when we got it. It was like a month ago, maybe. And I remember seeing it because, so Audrey had asked me to go because she was going with her vet friend. So I was like, oh yeah, like, sure, it's so cheap. But I like casually looked at it. It was Dylan and Floss. And then suddenly there was no Floss. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, I swear we saw Floss like on the thing. And then it ended up just being Dylan.
Yeah, no, it was because I think he double booked it, and obviously he's going to choose Coachella over Big Night Live.
I guess.
Yeah, but it was R.L. Grime, back-to-back Floss, back-to-back. Oh, I forgot someone else, but it was someone really good. And that was, in a way, everyone, like, we were hosting Coachella. Everyone was, like, fiending. They were so mad, but also so hype at the same time.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my god, like, we would have stayed for the whole set, blah, blah. And I enjoyed it.
Wait, how was the RL and Knock 2 set? I didn't watch it.
They were okay. At that point, maybe because I was listening to, like, the back-to-back-to-back for the entirety of the set, was, like, in 2 hours. And so, like, going, just EDM for that long. Yeah. Especially because Arlo and Knock 2, I think it was just consistent beats. It was actually, did you see them at all?
No, not yet.
It was so, it's kind of cute because Arlo is, like, I think he was 5'11".
Oh, yeah.
And you just see the height difference. It was cute. They were good. They weren't, like, my favorite set. And so that was an L, but to be real with myself, I don't go to Coachella for EDM.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, realistically, would I even have been there? And even when I was there for David Guetta, I saw the stage, he was there, but the sound bleed was so bad that I did not hear David Guetta at all.
Oh. Is that common? Sound bleed?
No.
Oh.
Well, yes and no, it depends on the stage. But the Strokes were playing at the same time, and they were so loud for some reason. And then turns to find out they blew a speaker.
I see.
Yeah. But Saturday, Addison Rae brought out Olivia Rodrigo.
Damn.
Sabrina Carpenter brought out Madonna.
Yeah.
And we're like, what the hell?
Well, were other years like that? Like the second weekend had more special guests? Like, who's to say that next year will be the same way as this year?
I know. I would just say the only thing we had this year was Huntrix for Cat's Eye.
Oh, yeah.
That was cool to see.
Yeah.
Teddy Swims brought out Joe Jonas, Vanessa Carlton, David Lee Roth, and he only brought out David Lee Roth for weekend 2.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the other artists, to be honest. Did you like Big Bang set weekend 1 or weekend 2 better?
I feel like weekend 1, Daesung and Taeyang sang better. Mm-hmm. I mean, they still sang good, but I think weekend 1 they were like really, really good. But then I don't know if GD was like hired. I don't know what's going on. Tired. I don't even know. He was like, I mean, he's my favorite, so it's fine. He's fine just standing there. But he did seem like he wasn't really into the dancing as much. But then weekend 2, I think GD was more into it. He was doing more of the dances and like, so it looked a little more cohesive. Mm-hmm. But there were a couple times when Daesung and Taeyang were singing weekend 2 when I was watching. They're like a little like out of tune in some portions, and I'm like, oh. But I mean, they're still really good.
Yeah. Weekend 2 usually is also cheaper, and the debate right now is that weekend 1 is full of influencers, and it's crazy that they say that because I have not ran into one influencer.
Oh, really?
Like,
because they want to show it first, so all the influencers go weekend 1.
Well, weekend 1 is also like people say like, oh, the grass is greener.
Yeah.
Which it is.
Yeah,
and then the surprises, like you don't know what the sets are going to do. Whereas weekend 2, people can watch the sets ahead of time and know where to go.
Yeah.
Like, but that also, if I'm already listening to a set, then I already know what's going to happen. Like, I am pro weekend 1 over weekend 2. If anything, I would do both Cella.
Yeah.
It's just I do have a potential trip already planned next year during that time.
During which time? Weekend 1?
Weekend 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then it's also like I mean, I'm going to find out to do Coachella one way or the other, you know?
Yeah.
Also, it depends on the lineup.
Yeah.
I told myself every year, like, oh, it's my last year, but then I think you'll understand once you go once. Because I was doing my...
No, I know what you mean. It's...
Yeah, I was doing a
festival.
I made like a video of breaking down Coachella costs, and so I have to like look through and everything. And I'm like, wait, it's actually not that bad. I think I have it right here. I spent $1,864.58, and that's only because.
Can you zoom in?
I can't.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, because I bought a Coachella hoodie, which was $81, and then for food and drink. At Coachella, I spent $115, and I never spend money on food.
Right. Yeah.
So that would have saved me about $200. So realistically, it would be $15. And housing this year was more than usual because we had some people drop out, but we were 10 minutes away from the festival.
I know, that's big.
Yeah.
That's big.
So. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Tickets come out next week. Mm-hmm. We'll see how bad it is. I'm just scared to buy tickets, and I don't like. Say the lineup's really bad, or like I just can't go. This year, and apparently Blackpink's year, which was 2023, were the only year that it sold more for Face.
Wait, which year? Blackpink's year and which year?
This year, Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber, people was buying it for like $800,000. I wish I bought more, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know who next year could top that.
Yeah.
You know, Rihanna maybe, BTS. Taylor Swift.
BTS.
But I don't...
That'd be crazy.
I think... in a way, I feel like they're too big. if that makes sense. But I don't know. Who am I to know? Maybe
Yeah.
Coachella has a really big budget next year.
Yeah.
I mean, they spent $10 million on Justin, so.
It was kind of sad, now that you're talking about Coachella.
Well,
Obviously, I've never been, but someone posted online, it was like, it just like came up in my reels or whatever, where it was someone posting that they went to Coachella in 2016 and like how different it was. Did you see that
I
post?
did see. It was like a post of like girls or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she just like had pictures of like her and her, I'm assuming significant other, went to Coachella in 2016, and she was just like, we had no plans. We just like showed up. We like camped with these strangers who like parked next to us, and they like had their little like tarp thingy and like lawn chairs, and they're just hanging out, and then like dressed super cash. Like there's no decked out like influencer outfits, no like free handouts, like influencer events, like none of that. And it was just like stages, basically. It's basically like old school EDM like festivals as well. And I was like, dang. I feel like a lot of festivals have changed since those days, which is kind of sad. Or like it's just nostalgic, I guess. It's like different now.
I would say, I mean, okay, so Coachella itself, this is my 5th year going. Coachella itself has not changed within the 5 years I've been.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the only thing that changes are the arts installations.
Yeah.
Like, but overall, like, I don't really know if it's like crowded or not. Like, but again, 2016 that's 10 years ago. Obviously, 10 years is gonna be a lot different.
That's like when we used to go in college, which I do think it's different than like going to a festival now.
Yeah.
Like back then, it was like denim shorts and a crop top.
Yeah.
That was it. That's basically what I wear to festival, and like Vans.
Yeah.
But now, like going to a festival is like a whole like you dress up and like it's a whole thing.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I do like the aspect of dressing up.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like 1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
But doing all 3 days is a lot because it's expensive too.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah. I mean, I have EDC in a few weeks, and thankfully, because I'm going with guys, I'm really the only one that really cares about outfits. But even then, it's like one outfit. The rest is like free, comfy, whatever, just there for the music. And that's why people choose weekend too. Because people are generally there for the music, not the artist. Oh, no.
Not like the...
Not the vibe,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
influencing vibe.
Yeah.
But hey, that's our goal for next year.
What?
If we somehow, when we somehow make it big and get invited, wouldn't you go? If it's free?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I don't go is because it's not free.
Yeah. So we just gotta, if any brands want to sponsor us for next year, weekend 1 or weekend 2. Wait, that was my weekend. What's your weekend?
I'm trying to remember.
What was Dylan Francis?
I don't even know if I have my phone. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Dylan was actually super fun. Honestly, I think Big Night Live is better when you don't buy a full price ticket. I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, you have to pay for parking. Well, you don't have to. I do. Because it's just easier. I don't like walking. Because usually I'm not wearing, like, a jacket. Or, if anything, a very light jacket. And I don't want to, like, walk on the street. So we park in the garage. Like, we got to split the parking cost at least. But still. So anyway, like I said, ticket was $15. So I already had, like, lower expectations, I feel like. Because, okay, imagine you bought, like, an $80 ticket. Like Subtronics, I have higher expectations. I'm like, well, this better be worth it. Whereas, like, if it's $15, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, just can be whatever. So Dylan was good. He actually gave a shout out to the Celtics. I remember that. He was like, okay, I don't know if I heard him incorrectly, but he literally started talking. He's like, I have a Larry Bird tattoo on my leg. Go Celtics.
Is Larry Bird a person?
Yeah, he's like one of our OG, like, Hall of Famers. It's like a long time ago. But that's when we won a lot versus the Lakers. That's how, like, our rivalry started. But I was super random. And then everyone was like, oh, woo! Because he said, go Celtics. But yeah, he was super fun. I think he played, like, a good range of music. But I feel like Dylan's good for that. Like, he's, like, pretty good. Like, he's not, like, full pop, but he's, like, poppy, upbeat, and he can do a little bit of, like, slightly into dubstep and back to, like, more poppy, upbeat. So it's, like, super fun. We went with Audrey, Josh, and a couple of Audrey's vet friends. So we pre-gamed here, went together, and yeah. But some of them went to the front, and I was like, I'm not about that. I'm not about that life. So I stayed in the back, but it was super fun. And then came back, got Burger King.
Dude, I almost got Burger King on Wednesday, but I had to be strong. Because on Wednesdays, they have $3.99 Whoppers.
On Wednesdays?
Mm-hmm. Whopper Wednesdays.
Oh, don't tell Fee. Do not tell him. Oh, yeah, I forgot. And Donnie came too. I forgot. We all carpooled. But yeah, it was a solid night. And then I know you guys were doing your, what is it called? Coachella? Couchella. But by the time it ended, we like totally could have. Mm-hmm. But then I was like, I know what Bieber's set is like. And I'm like, I could just sit and chill in my own living room. Because it's not like...
Yeah, it was...
It's
some people fell asleep, not because it was boring, it's just because it was at 2:25 a.m. our time. And then I'm there, I'm like dozing, I'm waking up. Some of the people are crying from Justin.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know.
Yeah, and I'm
You're
like,
such big fans.
I know. But I will say the Billy was very cute.
Okay, I understand it more now that I've seen about it online. But during it, I was like, what?
I didn't know that was Billy at first.
Oh, I recognized her immediately. I was like, oh, that's Billie Eilish. But then I was like, why is she like falling over? I was so confused because I thought it was planned. So I'm like, why is she like tumbling? So I didn't get that. But then I didn't know that she was actually like an OG Bieber fan. Mm-hmm. And it was a surprise for her. So it all makes sense now. Mm-hmm. I saw that afterwards. But during it, I was like, why is she literally like... Yeah.
Thankfully, I was with, or the group, like our Coachella group chat was popping off. Like, we're all watching it, so they were explaining to me in real time. Because I'm like, oh, like, I didn't recognize her at first. Because I'm used to her with, like, crazier hair, like green hair or whatever. She didn't have that in a while. I just used to her being, like, a celebrity.
I don't know why, because I don't know celebrities like that. I don't know why I recognize her immediately. People I was with, they were like, who is that? And I was like, oh, it's Billy.
That was one thing. Justin brought out more guests this weekend than last weekend.
Yeah, but I liked his weekend one better. Oh, I like the songs that he sang from his laptop.
Yes, I will say that. Like Beauty and the Beat, Baby.
But that's because I really, really love Justin Bieber as an artist, but I wouldn't say like I'm a believer. So I don't know all his old songs like that. So the second weekend, a lot of the songs I was like,
same.
I don't know if I know that song.
Same.
It still sounds good, but I was like, I don't know if I know that.
Yeah.
So it was more fun to sing along weekend one.
Yeah. It was definitely pros and cons for sure, but...
Yeah. Still good.
Yeah.
Still really good. I do think... I think all the weekend one performances, because you also asked me about Big Bang, I liked the surprise and the excitement of like watching it for the first time for the weekend one versions. But then weekend twos seem a little bit more... Just because it's like, okay, now it's like their last performance of Coachella. It seems more sad, but like...
I get that. I get it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Especially because my top two were Bieber and Big Bang. They don't perform often. Like, weekend too.
If they both go on tour again, would you go?
Well, Big Bang announced that they are going.
Oh, okay.
Starting August. World tour.
You gonna make your dad drive you again? Okay, you should give context to that.
That comment. Was in college. I don't remember what year. It might have been my sophomore year, maybe. This is like 2015. Big Bang was on their Made World Tour, which is their last full album that they dropped. And one of the stops was New Jersey. And that was the closest one. So they didn't come to Boston. I don't think they ever do. So it was in New Jersey. And my aunt on my dad's side lives in New Jersey. So usually when we go to visit like New York, New Jersey, because I also have some family in New York as well, we'll stay at my aunt's place because it's like right outside of New York. So it's like pretty easy to get in. So we'll usually stay with her. So we stayed with her before. But essentially, I really wanted to go. And at the time, I think only Nina that I knew as a close friend was like a really big Big Bang fan. But she was going with her sister and they got seated tickets. So I forget what the venue's called, but it's kind of like TD Garden where there's like seats and then there's the floor.
Is it MetLife?
No. Actually, I'm not sure. I forget what it's called. but basically like looks like TD Garden. And so they got seated tickets, and I got floor tickets because I'm like, I'm there. And I don't even know where they're staying, but I think it was just like, I don't know if I didn't plan with them. Maybe I found out after, or I just was like, maybe I don't want to crash with them. So anyway, somehow it came about that my dad had offered to drive me down, and we would stay at my aunt's place. So then he could hang out with his sister as well, because it kind of works out. He can hang out with his sister. We'll stay at my aunt's place. But then for the concert itself, he would drive me to the concert, and he just waited there during the whole thing.
How far was it from your aunt's place? Like, he couldn't go home?
I also forget how far. Maybe it was like half an hour. Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't like super close where he could just like pop in and out. He maybe just thought it was fine to just wait for a few hours. So he literally just waited in the car, and then I went in alone. And I don't even think I met up with Nina and her sister to begin with, even though I knew they were there. But I went in alone because I think floor entrance was a little bit different. So I just waited in line with these like couple random girls that kind of adopted me. I don't think I hung out with them the entire time, but we like talked in line and stuff. And then, yeah, when we went into the floor, I was by myself. I was like on my like Samsung phone camera. Oh. It was like the worst quality too. I don't even know why I like recorded all those videos. But I just remember like, I was like, yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
On the floor.
That's an MVP dad.
Yeah, I had my light stick. And then I just met up with Nina and her sister afterwards. We took like one picture together and then left. My dad was outside.
Would you try floor again this time?
I think it depends on the ticket price difference. I wouldn't be opposed to sitting this time because I'm older.
What's the most you will pay? Realistically.
I'll pay a few hundred.
That's it?
Yeah. I mean, do you think it would be more?
Yeah.
You think?
For BTS?
No, for Big Bang.
Oh, sorry, Big Bang.
Well, okay, like...
I'm okay, because for BTS now, I know the tickets are going like for lower, even lower bowl. Like 400 to 600.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But do you think is Big Bang as big? Okay, the only thing I'm seeing online is that I feel like it's going to be hard to get tickets because everybody's saying that their fan base is now older with money.
You?
Yeah, so I'm like, I could, but I'm like, I mean, I could. I didn't know it would be that expensive. So back then, I paid 200 something for my
floor.
Tickets. Yeah.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah, but I got it like face. I didn't get it resale. Like I was on it on Ticketmaster.
But then again, I feel like also $200 back then was probably a lot to us.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, did I? So my dad actually helped me buy it too, because I saw the tickets and I wanted it. But back then I was in college, so he helped me buy it, and then I paid him back.
Aww.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, unless it's like 1,000, I guess I'll pay whatever. But it depends. Seated tickets versus floor tickets, because if the floor tickets are about the same, maybe I'll go floor. I mean, I can stand, I guess. But if the seated tickets are cheaper, like a lot cheaper, then I'll just...
Would you go alone again?
I would.
You would?
I would.
It does... The only time I ever went to a concert alone was Olivia Rodrigo. And this was when she first popped off.
I remember you going. Wasn't it at Roadrunner?
It was at Roadrunner.
I remember you going.
And
I was like, who's that?
No, but it was crazy because Nina sold me the ticket actually for Face. And it was actually such a nice thing to do because she could have got, what, 10 times what she got it for.
Oh, really?
So I got it for $64. And I remember it was reselling and Nick Zhang's sister bought it for resale. And the cheapest she got it for was 600 something.
Damn, how much was yours?
64.
Damn, that's crazy.
And I remember when I saw videos too before, like the line, people were like waiting, like since like 6 a.m. all around Roadrunner, like for the whole day. And I'm like, I'm not waiting that long. So, and we're also just trying to find tickets that day for like other people to go with me. And I didn't think about selling my ticket because I'm like, oh, I don't want to go alone. But like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Went, parked, I was the last, like, there was no line. I walked in, and it was packed, but because the demographic for Olivia Rodrigo is, like, teenage girls, like, I saw everything perfectly.
That's so funny.
Like, I just walked up, and I'm like, wow, like, clear view of her, like, and it seemed like I was close because I had no one obstructing my view. Even when people were put up their phones, I'm just like, I could just...
That's so funny.
Yeah, but I think just going to things alone too is sometimes just better because you don't have to wait for anyone.
Yeah, it was totally fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm that into an artist and I know all their songs,
Yes.
I'm busy singing along anyway.
Yeah.
But although, actually, I forgot. Fee did say he would come with me this time.
Aw, does he like Big Bang?
Not like that.
But
I play their music so much
he knows
that
it.
I think at this point he's like familiar with their songs.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So now that I think about it, maybe we might have to seat it. I don't know if he's a floor type for this.
Yeah.
But
or he can go with you and have you be at floor, and he'll listen at the top.
at that point, he can just wait outside. At that point. But yeah, I think if I'm able to get tickets, then maybe I'll get 2 seated tickets so that he could sit.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if he wants me smushed with the VIPs up front.
Yeah, which in a way, going back to like Coachella / festivals in general, festivals in a way are also just the best bang for your buck, because for Coachella it's $600 for a ticket.
If you're into like the artist, then yeah.
Yeah, like people paying, like I paid $700, $800 for Taylor Swift. I saw her twice. So the first time I think I paid $250. Second time was $350. So whatever, one of those things. Definitely less than $400 for both. I know that. We were lower bowl. I didn't need to go floor for Taylor because I am a Swiftie. No, I like how like you like Justin, but you're not a believer.
Yeah.
I do like Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift, her music, but I'm not a Swiftie.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like I didn't know like 3 of her albums that she played.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, that's a good way to put it because I like Justin so much because I just genuinely like his voice. Mm-hmm. So like honestly, he can sing whatever the fuck and I'll listen. And same thing with Adele. So actually,
I love Adele.
I want to see Adele and Justin live. Even though same thing. I don't think I know all her music, but like I will listen to her sing whatever.
I think I know all of Adele's music. I love that. Sorry to cut you off, but one of my not biggest regrets, but a big regret I have was not going to see her in Vegas during her residency.
Oh, is it over?
She's retired.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I haven't been keeping up.
Sorry, she's not retired. I
She
think
just
she's on hiatus for now.
Okay.
But I love Adele.
Yeah. Like though, and Big Bang. So Big Bang, Justin Bieber, Adele are the 3 that I want to see live. Even though I love Post Malone's album, for example, and I think he was at Gillette last year. I could have gone, but I'm like even that doesn't get me like really wanting to go live. I'm like, I'll just listen to it at home. But yeah, those 3 I will see live if I can.
And I will go with you for Adele. Like I would say I think I know 80% of her discography. Discography, yeah. No, I love Adele. And she has such a powerful voice. It's raw.
Amazing, yeah.
And almost every single one of her songs is like singable.
Yeah.
She's not overexposed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I wonder how she's doing. I need to look her up. Let's look her up after this.
Yeah. But before Justin's Coachella set this time, sometimes like I feel like he hasn't performed in a long time, but sometimes he'll do it like here and there for smaller parties, I think. So sometimes I'll see him and I'm like, dang, he just like sang with no like background vocals or anything like that. He would just like sing on his own. And that's basically what he did for Coachella, and maybe that's why I liked it so much. I was like, dang,
Like acoustic rather than like a performance.
Yes. Rather than a full blown performance, he's just like sitting there and singing. I'm like, damn.
I think
it's beautiful.
I think my top 3 also would be Adele for sure. not top three, but like top artists I really want to see live is Adele, Selena Gomez. I know we're rivals in that area because Justin and Selena. And I know people are like, there's like backlash of Selena with her vocals, and even when she was like, oh, like she's focusing more on being an actress than a singer. I think I just grew up with Selena with like, she was on Barney.
She was.
Yeah.
And Demi.
Yeah, and just like Disney Channel shows and just like her music, because I loved her when she was on Selena in the Scene. I loved that album or that band group, whatever.
I didn't even know about that. Okay.
Yeah, it was. I just loved her music, and I love Selena. I love Rare. So Adele, Selena, Rihanna. I didn't realize it's been over 10 years since she released an album. Would love to see her live.
Last time she performed was Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. She's just too busy popping out babies.
Yeah, as she should.
Yeah. And then I think the last one, I could be wrong, is Kelly Clarkson.
Isn't she here
Is she?
coming up?
I don't know. Is she?
I feel like my friend's going.
Oh.
But I could be wrong because he was just like listing out names and I was like, oh.
But anyways, yeah, it's Kelly Clarkson, and I just know that like, I think she. Do you know that she had a show, the Kelly Clarkson show?
Yes, it's like a talk show, right?
Yeah, it's sort of like the Ellen show.
Yes. I
Yeah,
knew.
so
I
it's
didn't
ending.
watch it, but
This is the last season, so it's ending.
oh no, I totally lied. She's not coming at all.
Yeah.
Last time she was in Boston was in 2019.
Yeah. So we'll love to see her live. Bands I want to see live is like One Republic, All American Rejects, Fall Out Boy. I really want to see them live. But that's more like I wouldn't go just to see them.
But you want to see them live.
Those are like Coachella lineup, like festival lineup people that I would want to see.
Yeah.
That's why I even when we go to like clubs or like raves and stuff, like the one-off ones, I would only go if like it's a cheap ticket. A majority of my friends are going, or it's a DJ or artist I really like. Other than that, I'd rather just spend money. For example, how much was your Subtronics ticket?
Like 80 something.
Yeah. And say like people do that like almost every other week, because there are people who spend that much every other week to go out. That 1 week, that's already
Oh yeah, sure. Might as well go to a festival.
$500.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
not even that is you buy the ticket, and then I actually don't buy once I'm in the Big Night Live, the Grand, whatever. I don't buy a single drink because
Yeah, I don't usually.
I pregame whatever.
Yeah.
But people do, and they spend one or two. They get one or two drinks.
You know, I was having a good time at Dylan because I bought a round, and I never do that.
Oh, and I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Guess you gotta go next time. Damn, that must have been. Oh, how many people though?
Like 5.
Irana shots is expensive though.
I don't know, it was like 100.
Yeah, and think about that: $100 plus just $100 right there. But people are doing that every week. That's $500 on alcohol alone, and
You're
that's
explaining my past lifestyle, basically.
I probably could tell you every single time I went to a club, if I'm not like buying drinks for a friend, on myself, I actually think I've only bought maybe like in total like 5 or 6 drinks to myself in my adult life.
Oh, yeah. I never need it.
Yeah, also pregame heavy.
Yeah. No, yeah. The vibes were just right.
Yeah. So do you think from your experience, I saw like a video on TikTok actually, and it had like controversy. Can you go to a club, let's just say club because festivals are different. Can you go to a club sober?
I'm trying to remember if I have. I mean, I could. I think it's similar, like, if I really liked the DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, sorry. If there's no DJ, it's just a club.
It's just a club.
Oh, just a club.
Because the argument is that, like, when people
not.
are saying, like, I don't need a drink to have fun. And the other, damn, I wish I had the TikTok. But the argument is like, but, like, I
just
don't
the club.
expect you to go to the doctors. I don't expect you to take your exam effed up because that's not the. I don't expect you to go to a library and be drunk and like be effed up. You expect to go to the library to study. That's the time and place. People go to the club to get like
I
drunk, have
mean,
fun with friends.
yeah, I'm not going there to like dance.
Yeah,
Personally, some people I'm sure do.
the
Not
club.
me. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not there to like dance. What else is there to do?
Well, then why are you going to the club?
Well, yeah, yeah. I know. I agree.
Oh,
It's to party with your friends.
yeah. And then the other argument is like, oh, like, but like people don't need to drink to have fun at the club. And I get both sides because I've been sober
I think
at
it's personal.
yeah.
I think it's very. It depends on the person
Yeah.
and like what you find is fun.
Yeah. I will say personally, I can't be sober at a club. Just because
Yeah.
again, if I'm going to a club, I'm gonna dance and do all that and like have fun. But it's
Yeah.
just not in my for me though. I
Yes.
just
Yeah.
can't get myself there without a little bit of like liquid courage, you
Yes.
know?
And some people can, and that's
Yeah.
great. I can't either. It would like I could go sober, and I'm pretty sure actually now that I think about it, I have because some nights I'm just like maybe I have a headache, I'm just not like feeling drinking. So yes, then in those cases, yeah, I'm there. It's fine with my friends.
But are
It's
you having
cool,
fun?
right? And it might be fun, but I would be having more fun
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
if I like drank a little bit. But nowadays, like I don't even. It's not even like that wild for me. Like Dylan was fun, and I mean, also how do you define sober?
That's true. I
I
will
was pretty,
also
like at this point, I'm like sober all the time
yeah.
when I go out,
I
but
will
I've had some drinks.
I will also say it depends on the music. Because
Yeah, that's true.
if I'm going for like say you have no one to go to Subtronics with and like you don't want to go alone, like I'll go with you. But I would need to drink a little because Subtronics is not my type of music,
Yeah.
but when I'm drunk, anything's fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whereas if like I'm going to a DJ that I like, then I don't need like yes, it'll still be
But the
better.
music could get you hyped.
Yes.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of factors at play.
Yeah. So when I watched that video, I'm like, they make a lot of sense, but at the same time, it's like, I I didn't know where to put myself in the argument. I mean, I didn't need to, so I didn't. But
You're sitting alone in your room. You're like, I don't know which side to take.
and then I'm like, wait, I don't need to take one. I saw on Instagram. I think a local content creator is hosting like baking stuff. It's like, oh, the theme would be cakes, and then you either make one cake, or if you're making like other things, you have to make enough for like 20 people at least, or make one big cake, and then you bring it. And I want to say it's free. It's free if you bring something, and then you get to like share and like try other people's cakes.
Oh,
It's like a
interesting.
it's like a cake swap
Interesting.
or a dessert swap. I'm waiting for the next pop up to go because I do want to try it out, and I love baking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can let you know if you want to try it.
I'm trying to think of the last time I baked something.
Well, I thought, oh no, you cook more.
I cook more. When I was a little bit younger, I used to do both, but my baking was very like I guess amateur. Like I would make stuff from scratch, but like it is nothing crazy.
Yeah, I used to be a baker growing up, and then that's when I started to like cook more, and now I cook more than bake because bake is
Yeah.
too science.
Yes, yes.
Like the
And it takes time.
it does, it does, and yeah, just like knowing because like cooking, I can just whip something together
Right.
super fast.
The margin for error is a lot larger for cooking.
Yeah, not you though. You follow recipes to the T.
I do.
I
I
don't.
do. But once in a while I get a bad recipe.
Oh my god! So I'm making.
And I'm like, oh shit, and now
Yeah.
it just tastes ass.
Yeah. So tonight I'm hosting the Aries Taurus birthdays, and I'm making them dinner. That's like my gift to them, and I'm making them Korean tacos, and I tasted the marinade. I'm like, wait, this is good, but it's missing something. I didn't know what, and I'm like, I marinated the meat already. I put it in the fridge. I'm like, looking at my phone. I'm reading a recipe, and I'm looking at the counter. There's a knob of ginger, and I'm like, oh my god, I missed a ginger, and I knew that it was missing something. I thought it was lemon, but it was a ginger, like the little
Punch.
like little punch.
Yeah, I don't know how you can taste that. I would not be able to taste that.
Yeah, I was just like, I was just missing something. Usually I can't do that, but this time I'm like, it's missing something. It was just
So did you
sweet.
shape it in?
So I just sliced it. I could have shaved it, but I was at that point the meat was already marinated, and if you shave it in, it might just be one patch. So I just sliced it, put it in, did that, and then knowing them, I don't think they're gonna notice the
No.
difference.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
yeah,
gonna
it's still
taste
good.
Yeah,
It's still
gonna
good.
taste good.
And I'll just maybe I make a sauce. The sauce I did like chop it up, put it in, so maybe that'll be good. But
Wow.
yeah, are you coming tonight?
Later tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you gonna do it?
Oh, okay, yes. I needed to ask you this. Can you explain to me like what this is? Like I
Yeah.
read it,
So
but
the
I don't
theme
get it.
is like till death do us Borg.
Okay.
And do you know what a Borg is?
I think it's a jug of alcohol,
Yeah.
right?
I thought it was just like a name that people have, but it's an acronym. It's called Blackout Rage Gallon.
Okay. It's
So
that
you
thing.
get a gallon
Okay.
of water.
Okay.
You take out however much you want. Usually people take out like maybe a quarter of it, and you fill the rest with alcohol
Oh, water and alcohol?
because it's hydrating. So you alcohol. So usually it's like water, vodka. You add liquid IV, and you add Mio, like the squeeze thing,
Yeah.
and then you shake it up, and it's essentially supposed to get you really effed up, but at the same time not give you a hangover. I think because you're hydrating at the same time.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, I don't think I fully appreciated
Yeah.
the contents of it.
Yeah, and people usually drink it for like tailgates, like day ragers, and then but this time we're zip tying each other to a person, and
I needed fee for this.
I mean, okay,
can't, but-
we are randomizing it, but if I don't know where we're gonna level at because we want everyone to participate, but it's like if like oh it has to be random, oh you have to do this. If we keep putting rules on it, people are gonna like
Yeah.
be less deterred. So I'm like, maybe we can have like 3 people, but essentially we're zip tying, like we're zip tying like this,
Right,
and then we can't get divorced, we can't get cut until we finish it. We're trying to figure out the
I think
kinks
there's
of it.
levels to this.
Yes, because we're like okay,
Put me in the lowest level.
no, so we tried to make it last night to test run it, and we're like, wait, this is a lot of liquids. So we're like, okay, maybe we'll pour out half gallons. And
Okay,
then
so it's half gallon to 2 people.
yes, so we might do that. But the birthday people, all 6 of them are going to be tied together. And they have to finish 4 gallons.
Okay. So they have to finish more.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, it's their birthday.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to pre-prep everything, like we'll take out the water and then people do it themselves. Just make sure you find a good partner.
So I have to find somebody?
We don't know. I'd rather randomize, but we might end up just like saying like choose a partner. We can be partners if you want. If anything, we can have like
I trust in you.
because originally we were gonna do like no SOs together, but then we're like again another rule, and then some
I
people,
feel like no SOs is a fair one.
but some people are coming that they don't know people.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so it's like I mean, granted, half of us are already friends anyways.
Yeah.
But we'll figure that out. I just know whoever's on my team, I don't want to be attached that long. So I'm just gonna force them to drink it, but I'm also just gonna drink it. And let's see. It'll be fun. It'll be a lot of liquid, but
I can't be hungover. I just can't.
what time's your brunch tomorrow?
11:30.
11:30. I think. Do you want to pack a bag just in case?
Maybe.
Yeah, because she told me your brunch
Yeah,
was in
maybe.
was in the area anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe.
so you can pack a bag just in case. That way you can sleep in a little bit more.
That's true. But I can't park.
It's Sunday.
Oh, you're right. Damn, I don't know. I don't know.
But
I need to hear what the rules are first.
that's it.
Like
That's the rules.
how much alcohol?
So I think we just gotta let people do themselves. Like ideally, I think we'll
Okay.
say how much. We'll be like, oh, like put 1 cup in or whatever. So half a cup per person if you think about it.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. Well,
Actually, how many shots is that? How many shots is half a cup?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, this seems doable though.
Yeah.
How 2.5? Okay, that's not bad. Well, that's not bad for me, but I think. Oh, sorry. It's not bad for me, but I feel like for some people they're gonna need more.
Well, let's see. Let's see what happens when we make it.
Yeah, I think it depends on the teams.
Yeah.
It really depends on the teams.
If it's us two,
Because if it's like me and Christine, I think this is fine.
yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we'll get prepared, ready for the night, ready to party on. Maybe we'll film. Maybe we should film something if we do end up getting it tied together.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, I had topics I wanted to talk about, but we didn't end up talking about it.
Yeah.
We just kept yapping.
Yeah.
But anyways, until next time, thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe and let us know in the comments or DM us what you would like us to talk about. Again, FYI.
This is FIY.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.